Hey, welcome back to Gears, where we are in the process of taking a '69 International Lodestar truck and turning it into a giant hot rod. Now, some of you might be saying, why in the world would you do this? And the answer is simple. It's cool. And we want to show you what's out there in junkyards and the aftermarket to help you build whatever your imagination can come up with. And if we can do it with this, we can do it with anything. Now, we've already shown you the incredible air suspension system that Kelderman Air Ride has put together for this rig. Modern airbags and 4-link suspension will definitely make this thing run down the road nice and smooth. The new hot rod stance is about 8 inches lower in front than it was before. Now it's time to start laying out the rest of the things we're going to do to this truck to make it truly one of a kind. Now, I know you're wondering about these wheels. We got these from a place called Diesel Wheels in Florida because they specialize in custom wheels for big trucks, SUVs, and big rigs. Now, they offer all kinds of custom styles, but we wanted something more traditional on this truck. So we went with a set of these forged aluminum classics for that big rig look. Then we wrapped them in Goodyear rubber, just like you'll see running down the road on a big rig. And it's safe to say that we are probably going to be the first people that are going to reduce a set of these into a big cloud of smoke. Okay, the first thing that we're going to put on is the drive shaft. And with 1,300 foot-pounds of torque and a rear yoke that takes a U-joint that's 5 inches tall, well, we've obviously got some special needs with this thing. And not just anybody is going to be able to build that drive shaft, but Carolina Driveline can. As you can see, they built us a custom shaft. It's got the right U-joints, the right ends on it, heavy-duty tubing. Carolina Driveline's been building drive shafts for race cars and off-roaders for years, so they know how to build them strong. The best part is Carolina Driveline makes these right to your specs. So if your measurements are right, they'll just drop in place and bolt on. All right, next question is, how do we control the air suspension? Well, we went to AccuAir, got their whole system here. As you can see, we have dual compressors, all kinds of hardware and lines. We have an air tank to hold the air. We have an electronic controller. We have air valves. We've got all kinds of electronic hookups. We even have a self-leveling unit, so you don't have to be messing with your air pressure all the time. This is how it goes together. The mounting brackets are not only designed to fit the tank, but they also allow you to mount the ECU, the air valve, and the compressors right to the tank for a super clean, low-profile look. Now, you gotta admit, that is a good-looking system. If you want to put air on a vehicle, you got to check out AccuAir. Now, the next question you're faced with is, where are you going to mount that? I mean, obviously on a project like this, we got a lot of choices in the frame and in the bed we're eventually going to build. But I'd like to keep it down within the frame rails to keep it out of the way. Now, as you can see, we got room here, but that's not going to be enough. We got all kinds of room up here. So we're going to drop that system right here between the frame rails. Now, to do that, I'm going to have to fabricate a cross member for it to sit on. So before I go that far, I'm going to mock it in place and make sure that this is exactly where I want it.